What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Monday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock. Brock's not usually there. And Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Do business with someone you know. Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. You can probably tell I am not at Casa de Scone here at the beautiful Beau Rivage in Biloxi, Mississippi. Guarantee executive leadership team meetings today and tomorrow. So I am out for AFR and everything today and tomorrow. So we have meetings all day today, dinner tonight, and then meetings tomorrow morning, and then we drive back around lunchtime. So we finish our meetings around lunchtime and then head home. So anyway, good to be here. Of course, missing shows a little more than a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever we're in San Francisco, and then missing again is not ideal, but what it is. And happy to be here, though. Good stuff, flattering to be included in all that. So, excuse me. All right, let's say some good mornings here. LSU baseball, they finish off the sweep. And man, how about softball? Got another win yesterday. Ladies basketball, Lady Tigers got the win over Florida. Kim Mulkey and her crew just absolutely keep annihilating it, man. It's going to be so fun to see if they could put together a tournament run, man. LSU baseball scored 11 runs in the first 2 innings. It was just crazy to watch that baseball team. Some of you pointed out when Terrio and I were on the show Friday, I asked him, I said, all right, over, under, I think I said like 28 or 28 and a half runs, something like that. Figuring like 9 runs, could they get to double digits in one of the games? Whew. They obliterated that number. They scored 13, 17, and 21. So 51 runs over 3 games. Maine obviously was not any match at all for this team. So in that respect, yes, competition matters. But I'll say this, y'all. Maine only committed 2 errors yesterday. They did walk 10 batters, so that's significant, right? I mean, on a day where you put up 21 runs, that matters. But everybody hit. I mean, it's one of those stuff the stat sheet type days. I mean, Trey Morgan was 1 for 4, but he scored 3 runs. I mean, Jacob Berry went 2 for 4 in the game, scored 3 runs. Cruz was 2 for 4. K. Doty was 3 for 3. Braden Joubert was 3 for 4. I'm telling you, they can't keep him out of the lineup. Cade Beloso was back at the field, had a big brace on his knee, was on crutches. I told y'all it's the first report I got was the thing that nobody wanted to hear, and they had to get an MRI to confirm it. And I have not, especially being out, I have not heard if they've confirmed or results of the MRI. Only that Jay said he's going to be out for a little while. So, but even still, you can't keep Braden Joubert out of the lineup. And I told y'all that he was going to be the starting right fielder, because they can't keep his bat out of the lineup, and it may just be now that he's going to DH. But he was awesome. I mean, so full disclosure, I didn't get to see much of the game. I listened on the drive over, but all weekend, I mean, it's just obvious he was awesome. So Ty Floyd got the start. Told you. So by the way, for keeping score, your boy told you Blake Monday was going to start on Friday. Your boy told you either Ty Floyd or Will Helmers was going to start on Sunday, and your boy told you that Safford was going to start on Friday. Got the start on Friday. So sooner or later, y'all realize I ain't guessing. But anyway, Ty Floyd, 5 innings, 1 run on 2 hits, struck out 8. He's awesome. I mean, picked up right where he left off at the end of last year. Floyd and Coleman were the 2 guys last year at the end of the year who emerged and looked really good. And man, I would, if they want to keep Javen Coleman in a reliever's role, okay. I mean, if that's what's going to be best, okay. But boy, I would love to see Money, Coleman, Floyd. I think that could be something something to deal with in this league. So anyway, okay, let's say some good mornings here. I'm going to go till about 8. So, like a normal day, normal show. YouTube, please like the page, share the post. Facebook, do me a solid, smash that like button. Appreciate y'all greatly. Tim Gotro, Brian Penton, good morning from Omaha. All right. Bubba Tatum, Scott Sparks, Trivia Carter, Brandon, good morning. Morning, Scone, you're where the action is. Thank you, Brandon. Lane Ward, what's up? Pat Houston, rapping batches. Jesse Brown, baseball can hit. Let's see what they do in SEC play. And it's not just hitting, because this is the other thing that I really want to stress. Yes, they got dudes that can rake, but it's also evident that this team goes to the plate with an approach. And as much as I hate to say it, like, that wasn't the case when with the hitting coaches after Andy left. When Andy Cannizaro left, it just wasn't the case. So they swung at bad pitches. They didn't make pitchers work counts. They wouldn't take walks. It's obviously not the case with this team. They're going to make you throw to them. And if not, they will take their base and let the guy behind them pick them up. And that's how it's supposed to be done. But it's something that hasn't been done here in a while. And it was really fun to watch this weekend. They're going to be tough to handle for anybody. I get who they played. I do get it. But that lineup is going to put pressure on a lot of people, man. Let's see how they do Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a big challenge. They're going to go on the road at Tech. Tech's a ranked team. Tech hosted a regional. That's going to be a sellout. Like, Wednesday is going to be a really nice test. Let's see how they do. Trey Guy, good morning. Annihilate the like button. Yesterday did look like a football score. Aaron Hornsby, Wendell Norman, Tazzer Johnson, good morning. What is taking Dennis Allen so long to name a DC? We need to get those things going so we can start focusing on constructing the team. So, Tazzer, I would agree with you. Really, your I hate to call it a deadline, but your deadline is the combine, right? So today is the 21st. Right? Today's the 21st. The combine begins March 1st. It's 2 weeks from. No, it's a week from tomorrow. The combine begins a week from tomorrow. I would want my. And by the way, there's also, I don't know if you saw this, but there are agents threatening to boycott the combine. More on that in a second, but if you're Dennis Allen, you want your staff in place for the combine, right? Because you want to be able to have your whole staff there to go scout the combine as you start putting together your draft, your free agency and draft plan. So I'm with you, but really you have another week. So I would expect that staff is finished this week. But anyway, there's like 13 different agencies that are planning a boycott of the combine. And it would be 155 players. And apparently it's because of like the bubble. The league issued a thing where they're going to try to do a bubble at the combine because COVID and all that stuff. And apparently agents are like, yeah, we're not going. So we'll see. Thomas Pergeron, Aaron Hornsby, Stephen Fry, Earl Lytle, good morning. Oh, wait. Okay, that was both. I thought there was something else I needed to mention with that. Props to the Lady Tigers. Yeah, man. Didn't take long for Kim Mulkey to get that thing rolling, did it? Bob Poole, Philip Striva, excuse me. Luis Alamán, good morning. How's Drew? Drew's doing well. Thank you, Luis. Doing well. Didn't get to take him to school today. That'll be Mimi's job, but I'll see him tomorrow when we get home. But yeah, he's doing great. Thank you for asking. Earl, Maine kicked the ball around a lot. Big test coming up Wednesday at Tech, yeah. There's no doubt. I mean, a team that was playing outside for the first time and wasn't up to par. But there's been times LSU struggled with some of those series, They like last year they had a season opening series like that against a cold weather team and they lost a couple games. It was, hang on, I'm gonna look it up. I'm curious. All right, they lost the game to Air Force. let's see, they beat Youngstown. There's another one. Oh, it was Oral Roberts. Yeah, they lost 2 or 3 to Oral Roberts last year. Shelby Kelly, good morning. I'm at Beau Rivage. I'm in Biloxi. So here for Guarantee has like, this is too bright. Does that make it better or does it make it worse? Hopefully that's better. Guarantee has an executive leadership team they asked me to be on. So we have an annual like getaway meeting where we come to the Beau and we have meetings and then we have some fun. So we had dinner last night. We have like the Top Golf Swing Suite here. So we had dinner last night. That was fun to do that, and then meetings all day today. Dinner tonight at Mary Mahoney's. Meetings tomorrow. We finish around lunchtime. We'll have lunch and we'll head back. So, Jack Laverne, good morning. Tony Williams, Caleb Bernard, Brandon DeVille. Didn't see much of yesterday's game. Doesn't seem concerning. Floyd doesn't have a second pitch. So here's what I'd like to say about that. And I was watching the first 2-3 innings of the game. No, because of who you were playing. Keep in mind this, okay? And Floyd does have a second pitch, by the way. LSU scored 11 runs in the first 2 innings. All Jason Kelly, the pitching coach, called after that was fastballs. I mean, there was nothing deceptive about what LSU was throwing. It was just throw the ball over the plate, let's get out of here. If they hit it, they hit it, but more often than not, numbers say they're going to hit it at somebody. They were not super concerned yesterday, and Floyd still struck out 8 in 5 innings. So, no, I'm really not concerned about that at all. Like, it was very evident after LSU scored 5 in the first and 6 in the second that they were just like, okay, let's get the merry-go-round going here. Hey, Dad, good morning. Chase Pellegrin, Billy Crochet, Dane Bergeron. Morning, Matt. Baseball has not looked this good in a long time. Opening weekend, against Maine. But yes, there's a lot of reason to be excited. But you got 56 of them, so let's see. But yes, I'm very excited about Wednesday. Who could you see pitching Wednesday? Yeah, it's not been announced, Chase, and I haven't been told. I would guess, though, Helmers didn't throw yesterday, did he? Let me see real quick. If Helmers didn't throw yesterday, then I would think it'd be Helmers. Because candidly, by the end of that game, I was not locked into it anymore. I was here. Yeah, no, so my guess would be Helmers. So yeah, Riley Cooper threw, struck out 3. How about Riley Cooper? Doesn't he look like a reliever? Jeez, this kid from Arizona, lefty. So they went Floyd, then they went Cooper, who's the lefty from Arizona. Then they brought in Trey Schaefer, who's the lefty from Southeastern. He got rocked. He gave up 5 runs. They brought in Garrett Edwards, who got him out of the inning with 2 strikeouts. Then they brought in Raiselman, and I love how they went. So this is kind of an indication of what they're looking to do, right? They went Raiselman, Fontenot, 8-9, and man, that could be fun. Because if those 2 guys settle in, set up reliever, 8-9, you shorten the game to 7 innings. Because those 2 dudes coming out of the back of the bullpen, if they're on, it's a 7-inning game. You get a lead after 7, it's over. So Raiselman struck out 2. Fontenot struck out 1. Yeah, man, that was fun to see. Real fun to see. But yeah, my guess would be, I really don't know. I'll tell you when I find out. But my guess is because Helmers didn't pitch this weekend, Helmers would be the guy who starts on the road on Wednesday. Let's see. Benton Alford. Let's see. Schaefer walked like 5. Yeah, he walked. Oh, they don't have the walk stat in here. Why did they screw this up? They did not put the walks in the box score. Anyway, but it just says that he allowed 5 runs on 1 hit. So yeah, he walked like 4. Do you think Jay Johnson has a Johnny Holstaff approach to midweek games? Brandon, I don't think we're ever going to see the thing again, like where you'd run out 9 pitchers in a midweek game. Well, let me not speak in absolutes. I don't want to say we'll never see it again, but Maneri would do the thing where he would go make a pitching change in the middle of an inning just to get someone to come in and face a batter. I don't think Jay's going to do that. At least he hasn't indicated that he would do that. But I also don't know if you have a staff where you have enough solidified in the starting roles to count on a midweek guy that's going to give you 5 or 6 innings during the midweek. So then you just give it to relievers to get through it. You know what I mean? Keith H. got my coffee. Let's hustle. All right, what the heck, Keith? Let's do it. Let's hit that hustle on a Monday.
When you need a roof, call someone you know. Scone and Terrio. All you need is hardcore. Call Hardcore Roofing. 364-1007.
All right. Hey, by the way, if you need a roof inspection, straight up had 2 conversations this week about people with hail damage from the April hailstorm who got roofs approved on the spot from their insurance adjuster because of the April hailstorm. So give us a shout. We'll come out, free, no obligation roofing inspection. Give us a shout. HUDCOroofing.com, HUDCOroofing.com. Spurge, what's good? Chewalt 1, what's up? Brandon, how's he rocking? Drew, they're good, Brandon. Thank you, man. Tazzer, I believe Dante Harris has the ability to be dynamite in our offense. If given more touches, maybe a little Tyreek Hill. He's not Tyreek Hill, but I think Deontay Harris can be a legit number 3. I think Mike Thomas is a 1. Maybe Callaway's a 2, Harris is a 3, or you flip those guys. It's still like to have another more dynamic receiver in there. I mean, just look at Cincinnati, for example, where you go Chase, Boyd, Higgins. All 3 of those are better than Marquez Callaway and Deontay Harris. Same with the Rams. William Cup, Beckham, Van Jefferson there, but even think Robert Woods. I mean, they like, I like Deontay Harris, but you need more than that. Jason Key and Eric Wilder, good morning. Something that stands out different without Alan Dunn obviously seems much better, but hard to judge after 3 games. No, I don't think anything after 3 games, quite honestly, that I noticed different. I did hear an interview with Blake Money on the radio on the pregame yesterday, or maybe it was the pregame Saturday. And the thing, this was interesting. The Money said the biggest difference so far is that Jason Kelly will kind of let them pick their schedule. Like if they have a long toss day and the guys don't want to throw, they don't have to throw. Just he kind of lets them listen to their bodies and do what they're comfortable doing. AD maybe was a little more rigid with that stuff. So, that's interesting. Guys are supposed to throw 30 on the flat ground or short mound work or whatever, and they don't want to do it, or they throw 5 and they're done. Like Jason Kelly just kind of lets them do what they're comfortable doing, which is an interesting approach. Sports Fan 79, good morning. Now that's true, Paul Landry. They have a better approach. I like how many guys are going opposite field. They all sprayed the ball all over the yard. And that is a much, much different approach from last year when they were dead pull hitters putting everything in the air, which was maddening. When you have a team of small, fast guys, it should be like Willie Mays Hayes. Put one in the air, it's 20 push-ups. Like, they all thought they were power hitters, except for Morgan, who's a great hitter, could spray it all over the yard and did last year. But yes, absolutely, one of the most refreshing things I saw this weekend. Let's see. Chili, the overall thoughts on pitching. Tons of arms. We got to see all of them. I would love to. I think Money, Coleman, Floyd is a hell of a 1-2-3. Razelman, Fontenot, Razelman as setup closer role, I think is awesome. I still think McHale is a better option out of the bullpen. I think once the book's out, man, like once teams see him once through the lineup, they hit him. So, but if they keep him in the Saturday role, and even if you keep him in the Saturday role, but you give him 2 innings, 3 innings on Saturday, and then give the ball, say, to Coleman, I think that's a great option. They got a lot of arms, man. Briley Cooper yesterday was nasty. Paul Gervasi, the big 6'10" kid, came in, struck out a couple. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. Jay Reach, what's up? It was Maine. Let's remember that. No, Sports Fan 79. I get it, but that's where there are things that you look at where you say, all right, remove the opponent and see what your team did. Did they have an approach? Yes. Did they hit to all fields? Yes. Were they willing to be patient, take walks? Yes. Pitching. Did you see a good mix of pitches? Did you see command of pitches, avoiding walks, things like that? Yes. In the field, were they clean defensively for the most part? Yes. Like those are things that, regardless of the opponent, you want to see that are indicative of how your team did. Now, do I think LSU's gonna get 10 walks and bang out 16 hits and score 21 runs on a Friday in the SEC? No, I don't. But will they hit the ball to all fields? Will they be patient? Will they work counts? Will the pitchers attack hitters and use the plate and fill up the strike zone? I mean, all those are really good signs. You know what I mean? Brady Smith, morning, Matt. Thanks for sending the Hudco hat. Oh, what's up, Brady Smith? That's great, man. I didn't know that was you. Holland, Brady's girlfriend, messaged me and said, hey, my boyfriend's a fan. We would love a Hudco hat. Can you send one? So I did. So I mailed her a hat from him. She didn't tell me your name. So, well, I obviously recognize the name from here on the show. So, cheers, man. Absolutely. Thank you for the support. Now get someone to buy a roof from us. Old Soul Gidry, those bats were fire, but let's remember all right, the it's Maine thing has got to stop. Like, we all get it that it's Maine, but that's also a very lazy argument. Say, well, it's Maine. You don't delegitimize all of the success from the weekend because it's Maine. Like, it's also fair to look at the things that LSU did really well that is translatable. Micah Hurd, I've done work for Hudco. Thank you, Micah. Appreciate that. Jesse Post, should we call you Traveling Hat for now? I guess so. Tramal, Molly Mall, Kellop, Scone, see you in a new setting. Yeah, so here in Biloxi for today and tomorrow. I got meetings here today and tomorrow. Sean Comiskey, do you think Woodward is going to extend? Did you think Woodward is going to did or do? We looked at this not long ago. Will Wade's contract, I think, it runs through next year, and they're not going to extend him until the NCAA stuff is done. When they redid his contract, let's see. Wait. I'm pretty sure it goes through next year. There it is. Let's see. when he was reinstated. Let's see. Doodle-doo. The amended contract runs through June of 2023. So it runs through next year again. So he's got another year on his contract, and he's still recruiting in spite of it. So no, I don't think they're going to extend him, because the whole thing is that if they get hit with level 1 violations, then they can fire him for cause. I'm not saying they're necessarily going to do that, but I think they're not. It doesn't make any sense to extend him now when you revise the contract to give yourself an out if the NCAA drops the hammer. Why would you voluntarily remove that protection now? You wouldn't. So yes or no, I don't think they will until it's all revised. Let's see, where's E-Rock? She is at work, so E-Rock didn't come. Paul Landry, Razelman topped out at 99. That's nasty. I'm gonna talk to him when we get back. I'll get him on the show. Thoughts on the potential best lineup? Yeah, I think you saw it yesterday. And I really liked. Well, no, I'm sorry. Brennan Holt started at third yesterday. I liked Merrifield in there. Merrifield on Saturday, I think, earned himself another shot. Now, if Beloso were healthy, I'd tell you I'd want Berry at third, Joe Barron right, and Beloso DHing. But with Beloso out, I think Berry and right, Joe Bear DHing. I think Merrifield at third, Doty at second. At least Merrifield's earned the shot, to go out there and do it again. So, okay, y'all, we're just about done here, and I got to get rolling too. We got meetings here in about 45 minutes. I got to run downstairs get some breakfast. So, why don't we just trade for Justin Jefferson? That's a dream, right? Yeah. Bailey Bro played high school basketball. Jack, what's your thoughts? Yeah, just mention that Bailey. He's earned the right to another start there, I think. And they played a lot of guys this weekend. And if guys play well, I think they deserve a shot to go and play more. So, let's see, a couple more. Oh man, sorry. Let's see. Brandon DeVille, Barry Day. Good morning, Billy Crochet. Brian Broom, Barry Day asked about Zion. Haven't heard yet, man. But admittedly, I was out of the loop yesterday. All-Star game yesterday. Hopefully Zion's back this week, I would hope, or sometime after the All-Star game. What's the outlook for Shelton Sampson? Yeah, man, I think LSU's in the lead. Jacob Falcon, I like the approach. It'll save arms for sure. Earl Lytle, haven't seen the kid throw 99. How good can this be? That's Razelman. He pitched yesterday. He was the setup guy for Fontenot yesterday. What a great story too. If you missed it, go back and listen to the interview I did with Razelman when he signed. Really interesting kid. Like, was cut from his high school team, almost gave up baseball, decided to give it another go, had Tommy John. Like, he's battled through a lot. And just in the last, year, 2 years is when he has just, boom, he has just skyrocketed. So, Lansfield did pitch this weekend, yes, out of relief I think he pitched Friday in relief. Road Hayhule, 93 homers to go. Michael Cook, what's up? Matt, how high of a seed can the Lady Tigers be in the postseason? Can they be at 2? Yeah, see what they do in the SEC tournament, but sure. Ronnie Duga, are you on air today? I am not, Ronnie. I'm off today and tomorrow. So, Brian Holland from Channel 33, he'll be in today for me, and Jacques Doucet will be in tomorrow. Alex Roboleski, how are Guarantee and ESPN related? So Guarantee is an ESPN affiliate. So Guarantee contracts with ESPN to be an ESPN affiliate. Let's see. How do I find it? Just Google. Well, let me see. I'll post it. Here it is. Literally just Googled Eric Razelman AFR. But here, I'll post it in here so y'all can listen. he was really, really interesting. I gotta get going. Sorry, y'all. As always, shout out to Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Need an orthopedist? Go to Brock. Of course, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Do business with someone you know, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Y'all, all right, I gotta get rolling, y'all. It's 8 o'clock. I gotta get going. Okay, sorry, I gotta get going. Y'all have an awesome day. Again, I'm out today and tomorrow. I'll be back for everything LSU Daily, AFR, all that stuff on Wednesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Morning Scone. Peace.